Hello, everybody. Hello, Justice family. This is going to be a very important broadcast for all of us, all of our members, for those in the public who are concerned about the things that they've seen over the last few hours. I want you guys, hold on, let me cut that down. Come on in. We're going to give you a second to come in, and then we're going to bring in President James. Cut that down. Phone has just been blowing up all day, nonstop. Okay. Before we speak, we're going to make sure that you all have both sound and video.
All right.
Okay.
I hope this is better.
I see and can't hear me. Says, wait, I can see you. Okay. I want to do a test. 3, 2, 1. Jedidiah, can you see me and hear me? A little delayed.
Can't see or hear anything.
Man.
That's what LaWanda said. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Can you do a test and see if they can hear you and see you?
Okay. So if you can hear me, please state that you can hear me and see me.
So.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So Valerie says, okay. Valerie Cheney says, I can see and hear.
We're going to go for those who cannot hear and see. We encourage you to go see the doctor, optometrist. And then I forgot the one that deals with the hearing. What's that one called again?
Audiologist.
Okay, there you go. So go see those doctors. And hopefully when you come back and see the recorded video, you'll get the understanding that you need. So we want to say hello to everybody, freedom fighters, haters, trolls, potential freedom fighters. Hello. So we want to come on here and give some updates, some very important updates. And I've been talking to President James over the last 48 hours as we have been trying to figure out how to move things forward. And so the first thing that we've decided that is important to do is that we bring some clarity to some misconceptions and some misinformation that is floating around in the cyberspace world. The first thing, excuse me, that was live, can't edit that. The first thing that I want to say is that me and Sheena James have no ill will or malice in between us, and that we are fine, and we are going to continue to develop our personal relationship and connection. She is not my sugar mama. That ain't my lady.
Oh, no.
That is a...
Never have been. Never would be. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I think I could pull her if I wanted to. I'm just let me not play.
No, you can't. You can't. I don't want the one I got.
Let me say this. Understand this. Our relationship is something that has been tested and tried in the fire, and we are working to repair the personal connection. So there is no she funds me or is my sugar mama or we have any romantic relationship whatsoever. The second thing, as it relates to leadership roles in this organization, we have been in consistent communication with relationships and what positions and roles people play from start to finish. And we have agreed on them all. I have initiated asking both Natora and Lamont that they not become a part of the national leadership team because I thought that they were most potent in their individuality and that what it took to run and develop a national organization would steal from them their potency until they were ready to make the sacrifices that we felt were necessary to make. That was my initiating call. I spoke to them both, and Sheena agreed. Then there was Mallory. I, upon meeting Mallory, thought that it was best that Mallory was allowed to work in her local chapter because we were very excited about Raleigh, North Carolina. And I said when I met her the first time at the Raleigh, North Carolina meeting that I wanted her to work in that chapter so that we can get things organized at a fast-track pace and get to also get a better feel for her work ethic and get her an official position because her place was not yet defined. That which also Sheena agreed. every position of authority in this organization, everybody that has a position or doesn't, we have agreed on it from start to finish, and we have been in communication. At no time, the last thing that I want to make sure I'm clear on, at no time have I had any concern that Sheena had any ill will or malice in her heart against me. Nor did I ever think that she had mishandled the Freedom Fund. The problem with y'all is that y'all think a little money is moving around and people become busybodies. The screenshots that you are looking at are not screenshots that come from the Freedom Fund. And y'all not donating like that in the first damn place. We're still trying to do this thing, putting our own resources in it to make it work. There has been no mishandling of the funds. Now, let me tell you what my attorneys have made me clear and my people who are accountants have made clear. How could there be misappropriations of funds when we have asked people to help us do the work that you clearly see us doing the work in, and y'all chose to donate? As a matter of fact, let me be clear. The people who are making a mess about the funds are not people who have given money anyway. They ain't gave a dime. And the people who have given, they understood what they were given to, and they thank us for doing the work. And it's just a bunch of messy busybodies doing a whole lot of stuff. So me and Sheena have no personal conflict among us. President James.
None whatsoever. What I will say is that there has been a lot of negativity over these last couple of days. And I want to reiterate that me and Jedidiah are good. We are great. We will be fine. We'll continue to be fine. What?
Oh,
I can't hear you.
Hold on. I can't. The names, they want to know why I'm screaming. I said because I scream. I'm passionate. Sorry.
Okay, so moving forward, what I will tell you is I took some much needed time to evaluate the entire situation. I've literally been away from my children nonstop these last couple of weeks. So I've taken some time to refocus efforts, be home, be mom, because I am that first and foremost. And I also just received a promotion at work. I can honestly tell you at this point in time, it is best for me to step down as national president. I have full confidence that Jedidiah Brown is more than capable of moving his vision forward and taking full full speed ahead in everything that has to do with justice. So with that being said, I wanted it to come from me personally that I am choosing to step down as national president, and I've got nothing but the utmost confidence and faith in Jedidiah. I will not be very visual, but still a supporter. So I want that to be clear as well too. My new roles and responsibilities require a lot of time and attention from me. What I anticipate, thank you, India, and everybody, thank you guys. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I appreciate you all with the congratulations for my new position. I still plan to be extremely active in and around my community. I'm going to be honest with you. I've had this conversation with Jedidiah, and he can attest himself. I was overcome with emotion when I got the call that, they decided to indict, the caregiver in Jackson's case. Like, Jedidiah, can you tell? I sobbed. I literally sobbed. It was such a rewarding experience to know after all the hard work that we put in that was happening. However, I don't want to only deal, honestly, and we've talked about this too, with death and dying. I want to breathe life into youth, breathe life into children. I've got my own visions and my own goals, and I plan to do just that. But I support you all wholeheartedly. I love you all wholeheartedly, and know that we're good. So anything I can do for you all, I'm here.
And so with that being said, let me make this clear. The screaming, unruly, outcast, hated amongst many, Jedidiah Brown, is the national president of the Freedom Fighters. So I'm ready for your bullcrap. With that being said, there is, and I'm going to be transparent in this, there has been some relational conflicts, which is why you all not have heard from us over these last couple of days, because we have been trying to figure out what's the best way to move this thing forward. We have freedom fighters all over the world, and in 2 months, this has been literally dumped on our shoulders. It has been very, very difficult. We have a very concentrated individuals of people who are constantly attacking this movement, but they won't be successful. We're not worried about them. But it has put unnecessary strain on a lot of people, on a lot of relationships. Ours was tested as one. And I want to make it clear through it all. So as far as, and I'm sorry, I don't want to offend, I just want to be honest. Yes, that we had some fighting among us. But if you thought, that we were going to call ourselves fighting for justice in spaces where there are injustices and there wasn't going to be no drama, then you don't know what you signed up for. If you thought that we was going to get a bunch of strangers from all over the world to get in one space who didn't know each other before and call themselves family, who got our own personal problems in the first place, and we was just going to be gravy and had no issues, you don't know what you signed up for. But I want to thank publicly former President James, now former President James, the first elected president of the Justice Movement. I want to thank her for her service to our organization. I want to thank her for even making the decision today. This decision was far greater than even that which is just articulated. She decided that she was going to step aside for the sake of our organization being able to survive and make it and get organized. And I want to thank her for that. I congratulate her on her promotion. And I want to say this to her face in front of everybody on here. I plan on keeping our relationship personally intact, a friendship and a support between each other that still will change the world. And I am asking for all of those that are part of the justice movement to speak well of the good things that we can remember over these last 2 months. It is so easy in moments that we're going through, where there's drama, where things are bad, for us to start attacking each other, trying to destroy each other or demean each other. Let the people who hate on us do that while we keep on building together and getting stronger. But let's remember the good, the times we laughed, the pictures that we took, the places that we went to, the people who we impacted, the people that we've met. Y'all was going nuts because we didn't do no live. And today in the meeting with Dallas, I learned just how important these live videos mean to people who have never had family, who have no hope, who are looking to be a part of something, who really believe in this movement. They need and want us to go live because it keeps them moving. And for that, let's stay focused on positivity. Let's be people in this situation. Let's not create an injustice. Let's not let this decision and announcement go down in chaos. Let's let this be done in celebration. Thank you so much, Sheena James, for your service to the Justice family and the Freedom Fighter movement.
Not a problem. And I do wish you all the absolute best. They keep asking me if I am planning to be an organizer in Atlanta at this point. No, I am not. I literally just transitioned over this last week. And I know that I have not been online, but I've just transitioned this last week into this new position. I've got a lot of additional responsibilities, and I also have a sick baby at home right now. So as it stands, my focus is family. My focus is career and supporting you all in any way that I absolutely can. In the event that I start back moving, I'm going to be on my page letting you all know that. But I do support you all wholeheartedly at this point.
Can I say one more thing? We're dealing with a transition, everybody, that we're trying to make as smooth as possible. I need all of you all to go, if you are a freedom fighter, go into the Freedom Fighter page, as I'm going to come back on and share some things with just you all privately. Now, I know it's a few trolls in there too. Oh, we going to get you. and we're going to get you out. But as far as those people who are legitimate freedom fighters, when you get off of this broadcast, go into the Freedom Fighter page, and I will broadcast from Alicia Restore Spike's page to let you all know about next steps. Yeah. Okay, Sheena.
Yes.
Somebody named Jay wants to know. She says, you keep saying that, and I don't see no one talking about her. Stop dragging. Have you received any negative correspondence or information?
Oh, as far as I'm concerned?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's quite a bit of negativity out there. We are aware of that. But let me address
on both of us.
really quickly.
On both of us, because people are ignorant and they're silly.
But let me address a couple things too. My name is Sheena Michelle James. It has been that way for my entire life. Anyone who truly knows me calls me Sheena. For whatever reason, somebody seems to think that, or somebody's seem to think that I am attempting to hide anything. I don't hide anything. Sheena is my name. It's been my name my entire life. Anybody who knows me, truly knows me, calls me that. There is even someone who, by the name of Shyla in Oklahoma, someplace that I have not been. You saw that too? Who did some sort of fed time, who was not me. Understand something. I could not have a nurse's license, a concealed carry, and everything else that I do have, and I worked very hard for, being a felon or doing fed time. And during the time that I was supposed to be in prison, I was actually getting married and having a whole human who I delivered in 2012. So, you know, whatever the case is, people are ridiculous, neither here nor there. But there's a lot of falsehoods out there. There's a lot of negativity on both ends. Negativity pertaining to a fund that I sold into myself and I continue to sow into throughout this entire situation. Just negativity across the board. But ultimately, understand that has nothing to do with my decision. My decision is my own, and really for the betterment of my household at this point in time. So, you know, I had to go through that first.
And so people are talking about applications. If you all are still filling out applications, I'm asking that you all pause everything, go into the justice page. I'm going to give you all some more understanding. But two things I want to say. The Freedom Fighter Bandits, that's funny as hell. The people that's robbing the bank, the people robbing the bank in Atlanta, no, they are not a part of our movement, and we are cooperating with any authorities as it relates to who they are. But I'll make it clear. If the Freedom Fighter Bandits was a part of the Justice Freedom Fighters, we clearly would have been at jail support. But we're not at jail support. So that should tell you something right there. The second thing is that there are fake pages that are made in both her name and my name. There are fake. There's a fake Cash App page that's made. And what we want to let you all know is that the police and the authorities have been notified. Police reports are being filled out, and y'all keep it up, because what y'all don't recognize is everything has a trace. And y'all done got to the place where we are going to make sure that the people who are doing these things are exposed. So keep on being patient. Let the trolls keep trolling. You'll see us address that real soon.
So, somebody said, why did Natura state on her live video, I didn't see a live from Natura, but on her live video that I'm a snake and mishandling or stealing funds. I just saw that pop up.
Let me answer that.
Let's be clear.
Let me answer that.
Okay. All right.
At this point, all negativity is shut down. I've talked to both Natura and I've talked to Sheena, who have had some difficulty in their relationship. I do, for a fact, have full confidence that there was no fraud that was done on the part of Sheena James. I also know who Natura, who was a girl I've known pretty much all our lives, will protect me by all means. And if she's been shared with some information from some idiots, she is going to protect. And if you can't get that, that's your problem. So what she did is what she put. Notora she hasn't done anything wrong. She's done the best that she can with what she has. But Notora has not been privy to Freedom Fund information, nor things that are in the leadership of the organization. She is very close to me. She has not been privy to it. And Notora was sounding an alarm because she had a concern. But they had beef. Women had issues. All these women had issues. The very thing that I applauded the women for was the very thing that I also had to start stumping out fires for it too. We are all fine, and all negativity needs to stop on every end.
So I hear you, but I think it's important for me to address it too. I don't have beef with nobody. Understand that. Ultimately, I don't worry about people who hate for whatever reason they hate. What I will say is this. The ledger that I provided Jedidiah speaks for itself. In addition to that, I will say again, there is not a single person, 2, 3, or 4 that have placed more money into the fund than I have. So with that being said, any and everybody can miss me with the craziness. Well, and I'm going to be honest, it's necessary. It's necessary to state across the board that my issue, and the only issue that I had with Notora, was when her audio came out, and that has nothing to do with me.
I think we should not look at the negativity and look at where it's coming from. These are not people who give a damn. They're just trying to stir up shit. And let me make it clear: Notora did not lie. Notora sounded an alarm based on the information that she had provided to her, and we are speaking about it, clearing it up.
So is it safe to say that it is false information?
We're saying that it's misinformation that was received. The people handled it the way that they need to handle it. But but the truth is, let's not say beef. There was some issues within the relationship, but we're gonna be good. But the people that's been negative, which is why I'm coming off of this page and I'm going into the Freedom Fighter page to speak to freedom fighters only. But there is no fraud. There is concerns across the board in relationships. Okay, I see how people want to play this.
Understand something, Camille? We didn't have issues. We did not have issues. So you can miss me with that.
Notora did not, again, misinformation sent by probably y'all that's commenting. But it's all good because we are great and we're moving forward. Negativity is done.
Moving on, and thus me stepping down and moving on with my life and my children and my career. And I wish you all the best. You all have a great one. I think that you should go in and address what's necessary within the group. And you all have a good night. I'm glad that we were able to have this talk, and I can rest peacefully tonight.
Have a good night.
You too.
First of all, K-Hoops, and I'm getting off. But Notora should have asked Sheena with her issues before making a live. The only thing that y'all could do is go off of what you're looking at. You don't know what was being done behind closed doors. There were so many conversations across the board. We've done the best we can. You only see this part. Doesn't mean that there wasn't another part. Nobody maliciously attacked anybody on either side. People were making up stuff. And what the information provided, people protected, people spoke up, people spoke out, people were concerned. Simple as that. It's nothing more to it. But now, guess what? The enemy has lost again. And let me be more specific. This is all my family. And my family is gonna be okay on both sides. And while you big mad, we are in 50 states in the United States of the world. I mean, United States of America. We're in 50 states across America, and we're in 21 countries across the world. Stop worrying about what's going on in our business and get you some business if you're not a part of the freedom fighters. And if you are a part of the freedom fighters, I ain't rocking with that. And now I'm speaking as your national president. Y'all, in total humility, I say this. We got a momentum, a very huge opportunity on our hands. People really, really, really are being touched in tremendous ways. And to my freedom fighting family, let's have a brand new start. Let's change the world. And if we don't get it, shut it down. Tamikia, wondering why you never address my issue? Because you are one of 1.4 thousand people who are writing on this thread. That's the first thing that you wrote that I saw. Come on, y'all, grow up, please. If you are a freedom fighter, speak to me in the private group, because that's where I'm going. Chicago, I love you. And America, you be tripping. But I love you too.